McDowell, back on the Weatherby Boyd build. All right, we've talked about the stock, we talked about the muzzle brake, we talked about the trigger, we talked about the bedding aspect and the importance of floating your barrel. So, the next step that we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking the black finish, the bluing off of the action, the barrel, and putting on a new color. This new color is this process is called Cerakote. We're going to be using a coyote tan color, if you will. It's a light tan. It'll be a nice contrast with the wood um, that's exhibited in the stock. This is the forest camouflage, so we have some gray, some wood brown, a couple of shades of brown, some green, and black in the stock, in a random pattern. So what we're doing is we're coating the all the steel on the barrel and the action. And what Tim does is he puts that in and he does a light shot blast on it to remove all the factory finish. And then what doesn't get finished gets taped off and will remain as was. And I'll tell you why that's important moving forward. So we're focusing on one of the E200 FDE colors. That's one of their better coating solutions. It's a ceramic coating, resists chips and scratches pretty well. Prohibits corrosion due to closing off the air and moisture ability getting into your metallic works. So the thing we're going to do on we're going to leave the bolt action as it is. So we're going to have a tan barrel in action and receiver. The handle will be blued or black. We're going to leave the M11 in a black. I don't want that messed with because I need to have the ability to take it off and clean it, because once you start firing it, guess what? The powder and the flame turns it black. So then we're moving on up to the optics. What we have here is a Explorer Optics tactical turret, 8 by 32 by 50 millimeter tubes. And we're going to leave the eyepiece and its knob to adjust the fineness and focus right on the eye end of the scope. The tactical turrets will be taped off. They have lettering. I want to have them maintained as black. The caps will remain black. And what we did, because of the etched reticle lines on the scope, the original scope rings that were put on it put the scope in a bind, and there was a little bit of distortion in there because of the erratic pressure that was being exhibited by these other scope rings. So what we have now is we have a rail platform with integral scope rings that mount to the scope to eliminate that. So we'll leave that black as well and get into the nuances of that in our scope video as we move forward with the build. But okay, so we're going to end up with a forest camo pattern on the stock. We're going to have a little brown. Tim may want to do a pattern, camouflage pattern, and I'm totally good with that. So be interesting to see what we end up. So stay with us. I'm Don McDowell. Next time we'll get this stuff all wrapped up and bring it together and show you a finished product and give you a total price on what we're doing. So it's going to be pretty amazing, I think.